You want to look at some art?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go. Dyani White Hawk.
Speaking to relatives.
Interesting painting.
The colors just make it like something drowning in like waves, and yet when you get color, it reminds you of happiness, but like it's so dark over there.
Yeah.
Like it's not showing the sadness.
Because she uses her moccasins here for, beautiful, beauty.
Yeah.
So I don't think this one would be any different.
Yeah.
What about that one right there?
This one makes me feel like I'm connected to something. Like there's two sides of you.
Yeah. They're not the same, even though
Yeah.
they're both different. They're both.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I think it stands for a strong couple, like you're different, but you're together, like a couple.
Yeah.
And there's crosses. He might be a special person in the tribe.
Yeah. Maybe a mother and father.
Yeah.
Maybe a dad and a daughter.
I like that.
You want to go over there?
Yeah, let's go in there.
Okay.
This is the one that you were telling me that kind of reminded you of water.
Yeah, this one reminds me of a waterfall. Yeah.
The water goes through and it splatters.
Yeah. It also reminds me of something that is falling and yet frozen in midair.
Frozen in time.
Yeah, frozen in time. I'm pretty sure those pins are copper.
What kind of beads those are?
Made out of copper, and this is buckskin.
There's gold in it, like
there's
the
gold
crosses.
on it.
Do you think she was happy when she made this? Do you think it was?
Probably.
Would you have enjoyed it?
Yeah, I would have enjoyed making this. This artwork kind of makes me want to learn how to bead things.
You're gonna try to bead?
I'm gonna try to. Is in this one painting. Swervy like a sea.
Looks like it's moving.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes you dizzy a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Does this look like a Native American painting if you were to see this for the first time? Could you tell?
I guess I could. Yeah. So the little lines that she did in the diamonds look like quill work, and in a way, because when you do that, the quills are either really tiny, so it looks like quill work.
Right. It's an old design. I've seen designs like that, but she kind of brought herself into it. Let's go. I am
more than your desire,
more than your fantasy,
more than a mascot,
ancestral love, prayer, sacrifice,
your relative,
and they're all standing.
Standing strong, like they're not afraid to show anything.
They're not trying to be proper.
This is us. This
is who I am.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what tribe you are, still be strong, be bold, show yourself.
Right. I'm a Kiowa, Creek, and Sioux.
I'm Muskogee Creek, Ottawa, Ojibwe, and Seminole.
What do you do when you see a tribe you don't recognize?
I just think how big our actual culture is, like how many tribes there really are.
Right.
And I just think, wow, how beautiful it is to actually have more tribes than we actually think there are.
Hello, my name is Jessica Thompson-Lee. I'm the Creative Engagement Manager here at Kemper Museum of Contemporary Art. We are going to be doing an art project that connects back to the artist Dyani White Hawk. This art project is inspired by her moccasin series. She took a moccasin and she abstracted it in those works and then filled them with different types of patterns, drawing connections between native artwork and abstract artwork. We'll be using an object that is very important to you, that is meaningful to you, and you will be doing that to create your own artwork that connects back to Dyani White Hawk's artwork. Will you go ahead and kind of talk a little bit about the object you chose and why you chose it? Why is it meaningful to you?
I chose my bread because I chose it because when I was first born, it was a gift that was given to me.
And this here was a gift given to me when I was 6 months old from my dad's family in Pine Ridge, South Dakota. This buffalo is about as old as I am, and I keep it with me wherever I go. So
the object that I chose was one of my houseplants. Houseplants have been really important to me during the pandemic. Okay, are you ready to get started? So I'm going to fill the whole paper. I'm going to alter it just a little bit to make it a little less realistic. All right, so here is my abstracted plant shape, okay? Just the outline. Go ahead and draw your abstracted object, and then while you're doing that, I'm gonna kind of move some art materials around to get ready for the next step. Oh, perfect. So I'm going to be showing you different ways to make stamps. A lot of these materials you can actually find even around your home. Foam is such a great surface to use. It really absorbs the ink and just makes for just a really nice stamp, okay? The first way I'm going to show you is with lids. I'm just gonna choose this one. And what I have is I have all of these foam shapes and these sticker foam squares as well. You just peel off the back and then you just stick it on to that lid or the surface of your choice. And then you have your stamp. I'm going to add that to our collection. Another thing that you can use is you can use string to make like a cool textured stamp, okay? So again, choose the surface of your choice. I could choose wood, I could choose cardboard. I'm just gonna cut the cardboard down a little bit, make it a little bit smaller, but you can go as big as you want. I'm going to cut off a piece of string, and then I'm going to think about the shape that I want. I'll do a spiral. Who doesn't love a good spiral? So I'm going to use that glue and I'm going to use the glue to draw onto the surface. And then I just place the string on top of the glue. Now, unlike using the foam, you do have to wait for this to dry before you use it. All right. And I think it's now time for you to make your own stamps. I can't wait to see these printed. Those are gonna look so good. So first I'm going to choose my shape. I have all of these options. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start with this striped one. And I'm going to press the stamp into the stamp pad. I just wanna make sure that I've covered the entire stamp with ink. I'm gonna start here at the bottom. And I'm just going to press. I'm going to make sure I get all those corners and make sure I press down every part of my stamp. So there's my first line of pattern. And now I think it'd be fun to choose a different type of stamp and a different color. So I am going to use paint and a fork. I'll just squeeze a little bit on here. I'm going to take the fork, just going to dip it into the paint, and then press it onto my paper, all the way across. Now if I want, I can choose a different stamp. I really like this one that I made earlier, and I'm going to choose a different color. I'm going to do this purple color. I think that's pretty good. And then I'm going to do another layer across. Yeah. And then I would just keep doing my pattern until it's all the way filled. Go ahead and get started. Ooh, I've seen a lot of experimenting going on. I love it. That is such an important part of art making. The final thing that we need to do is we just need to cut these out, okay?
Okay, that was fun. What'd you make? Oh yeah, cool.